I'm Landon, I'm 15, and this is my sister Whitney, and she's 17 years old.
Live
Okay.
in Shady Point, Oklahoma, and the dump for the fly ash is not even a mile behind our house.
So you lived here while the fly ash dump site was active, right?
Yes.
And the ash was blowing into the house?
Yes, it blows straight down, straight towards us.
How did that affect you?
At first, it first started with muscle cramps, my joints. So bad to the point when I was young that I would have my dad have to massage me just so I can get some relief to be able to sleep, to just do regular daily activity because it was so bad. It slowed down a little bit and now it's gradually getting back up worse again. And my joints aren't growing right. They're constantly sore.
What do you mean by your joints aren't growing right? Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Like, do I need to show?
Sure, you can do whatever you want to do.
My hands, like, all of them are crooked. All my fingers are crooked. And the doctors can't tell me why. My feet, I've had surgery on my feet because the growth plates weren't growing right. My bones were trying to grow in ways that they weren't supposed to, and not growing in ways they were supposed to, and they're constantly sore. Every joint muscle is constantly hurting me, and sometimes worse than others, but it's usually constantly.
So, can you tell me, have you had any respiratory problems?
Breathing, it's hit them harder than me, the other family members, but they're here more than I am. I'm usually not here as much, but yes, it's different. I've left and went to stay with family in Oklahoma City 2 summers in a row and stayed at least a month, and it's a lot different here than it is there. You can tell the difference in when you get there, in breathing. And when I come back, it's like an instant. I'm sick. I'm getting bronchitis. It's turning into pneumonia. Just horrible. Just sick when I get back, and it's happened both times.
Okay, so let's go to your brother. Can you tell me more about what's happening to you?
Well, just stomach pains all the time, cramps, muscle cramps, just migraines, hard to sleep, I never can breathe like as normal as I'm supposed to be. Just the slightest, mishap and I'll just get sick. I've had the flu multiple times. I've had bronchitis. Just all sorts of troubles like loss of vision, blackouts. There's so many things, joint troubles.
He used to play sports, and when he would, he'd lose his breath so easily that he'd get so hot that he'd almost pass out, that he just couldn't do it anymore. And me, I had to stop because it hurt me so bad. So bad, just, running every day and being active like that. And he couldn't handle the heat because he couldn't breathe in it.
So, I'm trying to think of what else I might need to ask you all. Did you all ever go out near the fly ash as kids?
We went out, me and my dad, my brothers, we would go out and go fishing out there and just have a good time until we figured out what was going on, and until we started having these pains and troubles and stuff like that, hard to breathe.
I never went out there.
And I think it was around when I started turning 5. I got this skin disorder, you can say, like just darkness in color in my skin, different from any other part of my body, and it just, I mean,
Hasn't went away.
it hasn't
Gotten
went away.
bigger?
It's gotten bigger. Like every year, it'll get bigger and bigger and worse. It started where it's down from my knee all the way up to my back.
And they don't know what it is.
And we've asked multiple doctors, and they can't explain what it is.
Do you have any friends in the area who are sick as well?
I do have a couple friends that are sick mostly all the time that live right down the road from us, and they've had troubles too since they've moved here, and they've lived here for about maybe 2 years to a year, and they've had the same troubles that we have. Maybe not as bad, but they've had same troubles.
All right, so let's talk about school days. How many school days have you missed?
Quite a bit. A lot. Too many that you're allowed to miss 9 in a semester. And we've exceeded that. I've probably exceeded it about 7 more than I'm supposed to. And most of it is because I'm so sore or sick that I just can't get up. Tired, exhausted, that I can't get up and go.
I've probably missed around, well, like my sister said, you're allowed to miss 9 days a semester, and or 9 days, maybe the whole school year. I'm not sure, but I have missed quite a few more than I've allowed to be missing. I've missed probably over maybe 2 weeks of what I'm supposed to be missing, and it's just because of headaches and stomach problems. I've been to the doctor multiple times because of my stomach and my headaches, and I've gotten I can't think of what it's called. Well, when I say it was about maybe 6 months ago, they had to go in and do go in with a camera and look at me, and they don't, for my age, it was, I mean, at 13 I was diagnosed with stomach problems and just hard breathingness and everything. It's been multiple times that I've missed school because of it.
Okay.